family.
Where did you see them last?
I forgot.
I was looking for something and Okay, totally get it. Date night. I suffer from short-term memory loss. It runs in my family. At least I think it does.
It's been 13 years since Nemo was found, but now it looks like another fish has gone missing. Dory was one of the most beloved characters from the first film, and the sequel, Finding Dory, is all about her. Once again, the little blue swimmer sounds a lot like Ellen DeGeneres.
There's not one speck of judgment in her or meanness or anything. And I think that's what people love so much about this character, this fish, is because she's just happy. And maybe it's because she doesn't have a memory. She just kind of like, everything is new again. Everything is exactly like, brand new.
Interestingly, the plot of this animated flick is told from the point of view of an amnesic protagonist. As we've seen in movies like Memento or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, that can work quite well. Still, making a picture using this trick has to be executed just right for it to work.
Dory has short-term memory loss, but she does have long-term memory loss, and she does have this thing we like to refer to as emotional memory. She never forgets in the first movie that they're looking for Nemo. It's important to not frustrate the audience. We want to make sure that the audience knows what she knows and what she remembers. So she's constantly reminding the audience, reminding herself what she knows and doesn't know, what she remembers and doesn't remember, but she has terrific emotional memory. She may not remember the details, but the emotions of what she's concerned about, she's very much aware of.
I remember my family! They're out there somewhere. I have to find them. Guys, you gotta help me, guys! Guys, hello? Guys, where are you?
Dory!
Hello?
Dory!
Ah! Where did you go?
You were the one to go.
My parents. I remembered them. Wait, what did you remember? I remembered them, my mom, my dad. I have a family.
Everyone can understand that a movie like Finding Dory is really hard to make, but the real challenge in it lies in making it look effortless. In order to achieve that, there are a lot of things the filmmakers have to take into consideration.
Color is very important because when you have a blue fish, Dory swimming through a shot with a little yellow tail, you have to make sure that there's nothing upstaging her. In other words, if you put a very bright red object on the left side of the screen, your eye's not going to look at Dory, it's going to look at that red object. So you have a choice. You either take that out, subdue that color and desaturate it, or flank her with it, so it's framing her, so she goes down the middle. And think about doing that with Marlin Nemo. So you want to keep your eye on oranges too. And if they're all in the shot, you make sure that nothing else takes your eye away from our characters.
Where are they?
Dory, there you are!
Guys!
Look out!
Oh, look at this.
Our friend got taken into whatever this place is.
It's a fish hospital.
I feel fantastic!
This is the latest triumph from Pixar Studios, known for the consistently excellent quality of their films. So as always, props to the animators.
My part of it is obviously, voicing it, but they have to get all that, across in drawing the, the motion of the fish and how it's acting, if it's backing up, if it's, how it's looking, what its eyes are doing. And so it's pretty incredible. And just from, 13 years ago when Nemo was out, the technology and how much more realistic it is, it's even better now than it was then.
I think Pixar gets who you are in your mouth and how you express yourself. And so it's I don't know how they do that. I mean, it's kind of like a miracle.
It's just mind-staggering when you think, how did they do this?
Curious where Dory went? Then head off to the movies as Finding Dory has just been released.
Sea lions. They are natural predators. They could pounce at any moment.
Mate, don't you worry.
Oh, get off the rock! Get off!
Don't you worry about a thing.